Hello and welcome to the Rise of the Empire Territory Battle, Phase 2 here on Geonosis. I'm going to be attempting to do the fleet mission with the Executor. I had heard reports before I'd even done the mission that even with the Executor it was going to be a fail. Like other people before me had failed it. So it's like, well, that's not exactly what I wanted to hear, but okay. Oh. Well, we've already lost Boba. Well, now what? So I'm not exactly sure what this mission is geared for. Is it geared not for the Executor? What was the other one we tried? Malevolence doesn't work either. So that's nice to know. I'm not sure what works. We'll worry about that later. Alright, so this is the Nexu mission here on Geonosis. They're basically the same missions that we have in LS Geo and Darkside Geo. There's just like different enemies. So I would suggest, at least for the Nexu one, you should take in Lord Vader to kill the Geos off. Having Maul helps. He's going to die regardless in the next wave, but he's good for helping out, at least in this wave, to get things rocking and rolling. I was trying to figure out what the buff was I was picking up and why Maul had 7 and Thrawn only had 1. It's the entertainment one from the Geonosis Grand Arena? Galactic Challenges event, sorry. Didn't mean Grand Arena. Too many abbreviations in this game right now. Okay, now for the Nexu itself. It's a lot easier than the light side one that we had to fight. The one we have to fight in Lightside Geo, that makes more sense than what I just said. There's several ways you can do it. You can just have Vader loop and just cull him over all the dots that he has. You can just out-damage him. It doesn't really matter. He's not going to kill you quickly. Well, I mean, he can't kill you quickly enough if you're not careful. Like, there goes my Maul because of the bonus attacks he had against Nexu. However, we hit ultimate and it dies. So yeah, easy pickings there for the Nexu. And that was the mission right next to the droid battalions, operations, platoons, whatever you want to call it, area. Now for the one directly underneath the Geo fight, we're going to do First Order, and this is against the Acklay. The rest of the team, you cannot undersize any of these missions, which is fair, I guess. But your 5th and the rest of your team will be dependent on your relics for your First Order and just relics in general. I brought in Watt just because I knew I had enough Sith for my Sith Eternal Emperor, but they're all gonna die to the Acklay. The objective of this mission is keep SLKR alive, get his siphon rocking and rolling, and just kill the Acklay. That's all you gotta do. Almost there. Now it's just 1v1, and there we go. Pretty easy fight. Just to make sure, if you do take Watt in with SLKR, give Kylo the tank tech. Okay, and now for the fight against the Reek. This Reek mission is not the same as the one in the LS Geo for the cam shards. It has different enemies besides the Reek, as we will see momentarily. It's just Geos. So I would suggest linking the Brute and Geonosis Brood Alpha instead of the Reek like I did here, because you need to kill the Brood Alpha as soon as you can to ensure that you win quicker. Also, if you have your Malagus or Malik available from, Relic 7 or even not being put in platoons, I would highly suggest putting them in. Sith Eternal, not Sith, the Sith Empire Trooper will also be a good candidate because you need tanks around to keep the Sith Eternal Emperor alive. But since I have both Malagus at R9 and Malik at Relic 7, I was able to have 2 tanks to keep the Sith Eternal Emperor alive. If you don't have a second tank, like I said, Watt would be a good option. And you can bring him in, but you need to figure out something else for Kylo in the other mission. Just a matter of what your roster has. And once you get the ultimates, use it. Stand your ground does nothing. I used it once or twice in this recording, and it did absolutely nothing. It doesn't let you remove stand your ground from any of your allies. It doesn't remove it from the leader. So I would suggest not even bothering with it. And see, that's why I said link Geo Brood Alpha instead of the Reek and the Brute. So that way that hit would have killed both of them instead of just the Brute. But if this video is helpful, hit like, hit subscribe. I'm not sure how many more videos I'll be able to do for the rest of the territory battle, but I will try to get some more videos out for it to help everyone out. And yeah, I'll just try my best here. Now that you're just down in the Reek, you just gotta go all in on him. It'll take a little bit of time, but this will also come down to who your Sith are, what relics they are, and if you have at least relic 6 or higher on your tanks. Also, if you do use the Sith Eternal Emperor here, you will lose the ability to use Stand Your Ground. I don't know why, but it seems like this mission is partially bugged. But I could be wrong on that assumption. Almost there. And nope, that didn't kill him. There we go. Alrighty. Well, like I said about a minute or so ago, if y'all enjoyed, hit like, hit subscribe, and thank you all for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. I hope you guys have a good one.